The first and most important fact which you need to realize is that you are the creator of your own reality, and your external world is the reflection of your internal world. Your reality is created by your own belief system, your thoughts, and your perception of the world. The world by itself is neutral, and only you assign certain meanings to circumstances, to people, and so on. There is no external power which tries to harm you, which tries to make your life worse. It's exclusively your perception of the world. And your world just reflects what you have in your mind. And people and circumstances which you face with are just playing the roles which you assign to them. For example, if you think that money is limited and you need to work hard to make money, money will be limited. Your reality will keep showing you that money is limited, and it will keep attracting the scenarios where money is limited, and you will have to work hard to get this money. Or if you think that the world is cruel and unfair, the world will be cruel and unfair. You will attract circumstances and situations where the world will be cruel and unfair with you. Or if you think that perfect relationships don't exist, you won't be able to find perfect relationships, and your reality will keep showing you the scenarios of unhappy relationships, of people cheating on each other, and so on. But in this case, it doesn't mean that it has to be like that forever, because you are the creator of your own reality. You are the operant power, and you have everything to change this reality. To change your reality, you need to change your whole belief system and the perception of the world and yourself. And now let's look at the scientific proof of how reality creation works. Human's body is made of atoms, electrically charged particles, which create electromagnetic energy, which basically means that we produce electricity. That is why sometimes when you touch someone, you feel this electric impulse and you literally shock your body with this electricity. Our thoughts, which has electric nature, create an emotion in our body. We feel this emotion, which is magnetic by nature, in the heart, and this emotion creates electromagnetic field in your heart. This electromagnetic field has its own frequency. So when we give it off, we attract the same frequency we are vibrating on according to vibration resonance. So if your dominant thoughts are based on how cruel or unfair is the world, you are going to attract the same frequency with the same results in your physical reality. If you're constantly operating within scarcity mindset, feeling of guilt, shame, and other low frequency emotions, there is no chance for you to attract your desired reality, because your desired reality is operating within high frequencies based on joy, happiness, gratitude, and so on. That is why to change our reality, we need to change our whole belief system, because as more often we think of the same thought patterns, as more we give our energy to these thoughts, and as more we manifest the same results. As simple as that. You change your thoughts, you change your emotions, and you change your physical reality. The next important fact which you need to remember is that your perfect life or your desire is already existing and happening on a quantum level. If you ever created a desire and you wanted something, you've already created it in a quantum field. And one of the versions of yourself is now living that life, having this desire and enjoying this life. That is why we feel that we want our desire so bad, because we already have it in one of their realities. In a quantum physics, in a quantum field, there is infinite amount of realities depending on what we were thinking about ourselves or visualizing about ourselves. The proof of this theory we can find in the quantum physics an experiment called observer effect. You can find this experiment in Google, it's a well-known experiment. And in a nutshell, this experiment shows us that without observation, particles act like a wave, creating interference pattern and moving in a random order. Whereas with the observation, the particles are making some certain order and become solid. This means that if everything in the world is made of atoms, and we are as well, as I've showed you before, all the atoms, all the realities, they existing at the same time at this present moment, but we see as an observer only one reality which we pay attention on, which we focus on. So if we create the new version of ourselves and we keep focusing on that version, eventually we manifest this version in the physical reality, in the physical world. And this is what we are going to do. For us to create our perfect life or manifest our desire, we need to create a new state of being with a new electromagnetic wave. After that, we need to start reprogramming ourselves, conditioning ourselves to become that very version. On a vibrational level, we need to broadcast the same electromagnetic energy so we can match with that version of ourselves. And when we finally match with that version, physical manifestation happens. And we've been instantly pulled towards our desire, or our desire finds us. And this is what we're gonna do in our academy. So let's begin.